studying for my like biology exam tomorrow, and I study by rewriting my notes. Oh, is it all from today? Got these two, they're front and back. This one, front and back. And I went one here. And I really wanted to go to bed, but I thought before I did, I should post something like tapping and like slow tapping, because I love videos where people are tapping on school supplies, and I have all my school supplies out. I have one every day, but so I thought I would tap on some of my school supplies. I use these notebooks. I got some more as well. I really like them. The only thing I will say is I kind of want to try doing notebooks that can like comfortably, you know, like this one. This one I stole from my boyfriend. I need scratch paper to do my study guides. Like one that can like fold like this. So I might transition to that when I start my transfer. But I have a bunch of notebooks to use up first, so I don't want to waste. But this one is, I don't know. I don't actually know where this one's from. There's no brand on it, but you can see it's like mostly, I just use it for my study guides, which I just showed you. But I use these ones, I've been using these ones for a long time. And these are, again, from Daiso, and these are complete C. And I really like them for the most part. Like, so I really like them. So, and then I like these are my notes. So like this is my notes. I know phylums. I know. That's what this is phylum. We have phylum Porifera, which is sponges, and it's like just like sea sponges basically. And then the next one I have to memorize is phylum Cnidaria, which is spelled Cnidaria. And the C is silent, and that is jellies and hydras. And then we have the phylum Platyhelminths, spelled Platyhelminths. And that is flatworms. Platy means flat. And that has a couple classes in it. We got class, let me see if I can remember this. Class Trematoda. Class been studying all day. I'm just like tired. Class Stoda and class Trematoda. Yeah, and class Trematoda. I've been studying all day on Brandon. Capillaria, Stoda, Trematoda. Stoda's tapeworms. Trematoda's flukes. Yeah, I make my study guides on here, but I also like to rewrite my notes before my study guide. I get my other study materials from Daiso, and I use this small one to rewrite my notes. This one, S-A-L-A-L-A. And this one is grabbed. I'll show you guys. And this one is for biology. So I remember this a couple times. I keep having to stop recording because my dog is like itching himself super loud. But yeah, so writing papers, writing my notebook, and I write my small notebook. And I feel like while I'm studying, like when my boyfriend's quizzing me, I'll write down the stuff I forgot. So like I forgot lateral fins, pen for an octopus, cutaneous respiration, cerebral ganglia and ventral nerve network, and contractile vessels. So these are the ones like the brown warning. These are the ones that we're supposed to review. And then of course, like I said, paper. But I also have some older I do write my notes on a whiteboard sometimes because it's easier on my hand. I write all day. You can see I go through sometimes like a whole pen in a day because I rewrite my notes so much because it helps me memorize it. I memorize my notes in order for the exam. So, which means I take the exam, the 2-hour exam in like 30 minutes. Which is nice. So I actually have small markers specifically, so I'm gonna put them kind of precariously. I do have small markers specifically for this whiteboard because I have a big whiteboard right on my wall right here. It's my room tour. You care to see it. But this one I actually bring with me on vacation because it's kind of nice because like I just my whiteboard, you know. It's kind of easy. And like I don't need a clipboard. I also have a clipboard, but so another must-have for me is whiteout. I really want to use pen. I had pencil for exams, which reminds me I need to grab my exam booklet for tomorrow. So I'm gonna leave this on my bed. Sorry, right in bed. These are the only pencils I use, and I use them very rarely. So yeah, I use these for exams. These are the only pencils I use. They're expensive, but the good news is I don't go through that many because I them as thin as possible. This is 0.3. I always carry a couple. So the ones that I'm running out, I use up first. So I'll show you guys like how I set up my. I take these out. Usually there would be stuff in this right there. So this one I keep like 4 highlighters up here. My highlighter colors of choice, I have purple, light pink, blue, and then a darker pink. And then whatever pen is running out the most, which is this one, I put here so I use it up first. So that's what goes in that compartment. And then here is this is my pen specifically for lab. I label and I need it to be thicker. So this is, I think this is 0.5 or something. I don't know. It's like kind of thick. So I have that. And that's specifically for lab. And then this is the post-it notes I use. I don't really know if they're post-it notes as much as it's like, yeah, it's just stationery. The post-it notes I use more often though. These ones. I'm like almost through. So I don't carry these with me because I didn't know. Because that's where I use them. But you never know when you're playing this. I haven't used it yet, but I just got it like that daily. And my sister used it. So I put that there, and then I would usually put white out. But that's on my bed. And then in this compartment, I put another pen because at some point this one's gonna run out, you know. I put a naked eraser because I record that is required for my exams. I put a pencil because I never know when I might like actually need to use one. And then I put one of these markers, a purple midliner, and a dark pink. I have 4 midliners, but these are the ones I use the most. So I bring this with me. And sometimes I'll keep one of my nail pens in here in case I don't want to get out a full new one. But like, do reuse as well. And then I keep a little ruler in here just for making straight lines, probably specifically for geology. This ruler is right in there. And then all my extra stationery pens and like highlighters. What is that one? So I only take this out when I like start taking notes and realize that you need a lot of colors. Like most of the time it's like in geology. There's like a lot of colors going on. And like tomorrow, like when I'm taking my exam, I might not do this. Like I probably will because I'm gonna be studying for geology, but you know. So I have 2 different pencil pouches. But I actually have more of my school supplies here. Like if I absolutely need them. So I have a couple of these jars on my desk. This holds my general pens and pencils. So these ones are like almost basically empty, so I actually have to use these. Or my favorite little pencils. Got one thick pen for when my lab one runs out. And this one, which is out, but I'm keeping it because I want to buy another one. And I just keep it in this little so really cool like pencil thing. And then this holds my extra midliner, so I really like these. I use them. I put these on my desk. I gotta leave them out for my bullet journaling because they've got a thick side and a little thin side. And I know midliners do too, but these are just like cheaper and like I don't feel as bad like using them all the time. And they're so thicker. And this is my sticker tweezers. So that is another one I have. And the last school supply jar I have, well, kind of, is like my arts and crafts, I guess, stuff I keep on my desk, is these ones, the microns. Paper de Castell. These are my journaling. So those are kind of like what I keep. I also have one of paint brushes, but like it's not really that important, you know. But I'll show you. Here's also what I keep around me. So this is Texas Instruments. This is my graphing calculator. It's a teal one. Nice little case. I have my charger. Up there. So, if you can hear my dogs snoring, I really apologize. But I have a couple other notebooks, types of notebooks. This one is blank pages. I basically just use this for brain dumps or like sometimes I revise my notes cutely because it gets me to do it. So this one's also from Daiso. I don't really carry this one with me. I don't use it as much as the other ones. I do have it with me, you know, on my desk, like just in case. But yeah. Those are mostly all the school supplies that I have, like around me. I have a couple other things, but they're not important. So, thank you guys for watching,